All right, guys, I know it's getting late. I know UFC 285 just wrapped up. We have a new UFC heavyweight champion in John Jones. He wins via first round submission, but I had to post about this. I called Alexa Grasso to defeat Valentina Shevchenko, not only to win by submission, not only to win by a rear naked choke, but to win in the fourth round. I'm going to attach a clip from my UFC 285 predictions podcast, which went up on March 1st. If you don't believe me, I'll leave a link to the podcast in the description and you can check it out for yourself. But this is crazy. Alexa Grasso defeats Valentina Shevchenko via a fourth round rear naked choke, and your boy Double M called it to a T. Check it out for yourself, guys. I like the boxing. I like the boxing against the over-aggressive Valentina when she becomes overly aggressive. She's not always an aggressive fighter. She's more methodical, keeping it at her range. But I do think Grasso will close that distance. I do think she will cut down the range and get into the boxing range and not stay at the kicking range. And I think her boxing is going to be the difference here. Her footwork and her tendency to not overcommit on her movements will make Valentina open for counters. I just really like Grasso here. And, there's always that one fighter who can knock off the top queen or king in MMA. We see it all the time. Santos got very close. I think Santos did enough to get the win there. But I think Alexa Grasso, even though I am a big fan of hers, so take that what you will if you think I'm biased, but I think I broke down the fight pretty well. I think Grasso's boxing ability is going to be able to get the job done against Valentina. Her scrambling ability on the floor, her submission upside, her activity off of her back, her takedown ability of her own. She's a very well-rounded fighter, and I would venture to say that she might be a more complete fighter than Valentina Shevchenko. You could disagree with me, that's fine. Call me silly, call me stupid, but I'm going with the challenger in Alexa Grasso to defeat the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion in Valentina Shevchenko, the number 6 Alexa Grasso to become the new UFC Women's Flyweight Champion via a... Do I go with the finish or do I go with the decision? I'm going to go with the submission. I think she gets into a wild exchange with Valentina, and Valentina overcommits, and Grasso finds the way to the back and gets the takedown and can lock up a sub. We saw it happen against Joanne Calderwood. I'm not comparing Valentina to Calderwood, but I could see a similar situation because we saw that in the fight with Valentina Shevchenko and Taila Santos where she almost got submitted. So I'm going to go with Alexa Grasso, the number 6 ranked women's flyweight, to defeat the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion in Valentina the Bullet Shevchenko via a fourth round rear naked choke submission. And new.
Holy shit.